Bonjour. Okay, so in this lesson we're going to be looking at, in this tutorial we're going to be looking at conjugation of verbs. Now in English you have a verb like, I don't know, like I speak, you speak, we speak, they speak. It only changes for the he, she speaks. In a lot of other languages, each form of the verb, each person, I, you, they have a different form of the verb. So we're going to look at that in French. Now, in French you've got verbs like parler, to speak, or vendre, to sell, or finir. Okay, so other verbs like this would be parler, or manger, travailler, écouter, regarder, and étudier. Okay, so you've got the biggest group, you've got three groups of verbs. You've got verbs which are infinitive and ER, verbs which end RE, and verbs which end IR. And the biggest group by far is the ER verbs like parler, manger, travailler, écouter, regarder, étudier. Now, we're going to look at how ER verbs conjugate, and then later on look at RE verbs and IR verbs. Because if you look at them all together, you might get confused. So it's best to concentrate on the ER verbs first and really perfect that, and then move on to the other two verb types. So we're going to look at, we'll just use parler as an example. So we look at the different ways of saying I, you, he, she. So je, I, you, tu, he, il, she, elle, we is nous. Also there's another version of you, which is vous. So tu is when you're speaking to one person informally. Vous can be one person formally, and also when you're speaking to, saying you to more than one person. And then il and elle. So you've got I, you, he, she, we, you, and the two forms of they. So if we look at the verb parler, we can take off the ER and we're left with the stem. So we use that to make all the forms of the verb. So parle, just write it down. And then just add the endings. So it goes E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. So je parle, tu parles, il parle, elle parle, nous parlons, vous parlez, il parle, elle parle. So with these, they all sound the same. Parle, 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 parle. Even this one, which is very different from these. I mean, this and this are the same. This, even adding the ES, there's no difference in pronunciation. And this, which is ENT, you don't hear at all. So this is parle, 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 one syllable. And then parlons, parler. So the only time you add a syllable with the ending is in the nous and vous form, parlons, parler. So if we look at another verb, we can see, let's look at maybe something like arriver. So arriver meaning to arrive. So we'll take off the ER and we're left with, so just quickly write that all the way down. Okay, so what we do now is you can see that because it begins with a vowel, then we lose the E here. So it becomes, instead of saying je arrive, it just becomes j'arrive, tu arrives, il arrive, elle arrive, nous arrivons, vous arrivez, ils arrivent, elles arrivent. So you can see that here you've got the nous, vous, il and elle end with an S. So you don't normally hear them. So if the verb, like before, nous parlons, vous parlez, il parle, elle parle, you don't hear the S at the end of those words. But when the verb begins with a vowel or a vowel sound or a mute age, then you do, so it becomes like a Z sound. It sort of gets pushed over into the next word. So put a little Z there to kind of indicate it. So you would say, nous arrivons, vous arrivez, ils arrivent, elles arrivent. So every time that happens. It also happens when you've some verbs which begin with an H. So if you want to say live, like je. So to live is habiter. Okay, so I'm going to put habite all the way down. Okay, so again, so basically the H you don't hear. So although it's a consonant at the beginning, it's essentially a vowel sound. So just as you have to remove the E here again. So it's je, instead of je habite, j'habite. Tu habites, il habite, elle habite. And again, you've got the liaison. Nous habitons, vous habitez, ils habitent, elles habitent. So just practice it again. So j'habite, tu habites, il habite, elle habite, nous habitons, vous habitez, ils habitent, elles habitent. Très bien. Okay, so that's the conjugation of ER verbs. Okay, so jusqu'à la prochaine fois.